All right, let's get right into it. If you're running a CPAP machine off-grid, on solar or just a battery bank, there's this super common mistake that's probably draining your power every single night. Today, we're going to find it and we're going to fix it. So let me just ask you this straight up. Are you throwing away a fifth of your precious battery power without even realizing it? Because if you're using a standard off-the-shelf inverter to power your CPAP, well, the answer is almost certainly yes. So let's break down exactly why that is. We need to talk about the inverter's hidden cost. It seems like the easiest way to do things, but it's actually creating this massive, wasteful inefficiency in your setup. Okay, first, let's start at the source, your battery. Doesn't matter if it's a big, deep cycle or one of those new lithium ones, it stores and pushes out power as DC, or direct current. Pretty straightforward, right? Now, an inverter's whole job in life is to take that DC power from the battery and flip it into AC, or alternating current. The exact same kind of juice that comes out of the wall sockets in your house. But here's the twist, the part that trips everyone up. Even though you plug your CPAP into an AC outlet, the machine itself doesn't actually use AC power. See that big, clunky power brick on the cord? Its only job is to immediately take that AC power and convert it right back into low-voltage DC. And this right here shows the problem perfectly. It's what I call the double conversion trap. Power starts as DC in your battery, your inverter works hard to change it to AC, and then the CPAP's power supply immediately works hard to change it right back to DC. Every single time you convert power, you lose energy as heat. It's just wasted. And we're not talking about a tiny loss here. This is a big deal. You're looking at a 10, maybe even 20% energy penalty just for using that inverter. That means your battery is working harder and draining faster for absolutely no good reason at all. Let's put some numbers on that. So say your CPAP actually needs 40 watts to run properly. To deliver that, the inverter might be pulling 50 watts from your battery. That extra 10 watts, poof, it's gone. It's just turned into heat. When you're trying to make a battery last all night, that's a loss you just can't afford. So what's the fix? Well, thankfully, there's a much smarter way to do this. We can skip that whole wasteful AC conversion step by using something called a DC to DC converter. This direct DC path is just beautiful. It's so simple. Power comes from your DC battery, it flows through this small converter, which adjusts the voltage perfectly for your CPAP, and then it goes straight into the machine. One simple conversion. That's it. I mean, look at them side by side. It's a no-brainer. The inverter path is this goofy, roundabout trip that wastes a ton of energy. The DC converter path, that's a direct flight with almost no waste. It's just a smarter way to get the job done. And the numbers really tell the story. An inverter is going to waste 10 to 20% of your precious battery power. A good DC converter, the loss is more like 4 to 8%. That difference translates directly into hours of extra runtime from the very same battery. Okay, so you're sold on the idea. But how do you actually build this thing safely and make sure you don't mess anything up? Let's walk through the 4 essential steps to get it right. First, and please, this is the most important part, figure out your CPAP's voltage. Do not just assume it's 12 volts. I'm serious. Look at the label on the power supply itself. A lot of them need 19 or 24 volts. Second, pick a converter that matches that voltage exactly and can handle a little more power than you need. Third, wire it all up safely, from the battery through a fuse, into the converter, and then to the CPAP. And finally, and you cannot skip this, test the output plug with a multimeter before you connect your expensive medical device. Double-check that voltage and polarity. Now, let's just take a second to talk specifically about safety, because if you get this wrong, the consequences can be, well, pretty bad. There are a few mistakes you absolutely, positively cannot afford to make. So what do you think is the single biggest, most catastrophic risk when you're putting this together? What's the one thing that can instantly destroy your CPAP machine? Yep, voltage mismatch. If you hook a 12-volt battery directly up to a CPAP that's expecting 24 volts, you can fry the internal electronics in less than a second. Gone. This is why that DC converter isn't just about efficiency. It's a critical safety device. And here are the other big ones to avoid. Forgetting a fuse? A short circuit could literally start a fire. Getting the polarity backwards, plus to minus? You just bricked your machine. Using wires that are too skinny? The voltage will drop and your CPAP will probably just shut down in the middle of the night. Look, this isn't to scare you, it's to make sure you do it right the first time. Want to squeeze every last drop of juice out of your battery? Here are a couple of pro tips. That heated humidifier, it's a massive power hog. Turn that thing off, and you might double your runtime. If your machine has a low power setting, use it. And finally, keep your wires as short as you possibly can to reduce power loss. So after all the technical stuff, let's just zoom out and remember why any of this actually matters. It's not just about being efficient for efficiency's sake. It's about having reliable power you can count on. So here's the final verdict, the main takeaway. Yeah, an inverter might seem easy, but a proper DC converter setup is just better in every way that counts for us. It is way more efficient, it's safer for your device, and, most importantly, it's going to make your battery last longer. And that really is the bottom line, isn't it? You can buy the biggest, most expensive battery on the planet, but if you're just throwing away 20% of its power before it even gets to your machine, you're setting yourself up to fail. Because when you're out there depending on that battery to get through the night, that efficiency, it isn't just a nice little bonus. It's absolutely essential.